Your sole purpose. Peers, parents, teachers, and even school all seem to have the most lasting impacts on our lives. Not only do they impact us, but they also make us look in different directions that we often don't want to ourselves. Who do we listen to? What do we do? When it boils right down to it, there are 8 things that we can do to help us master our soul. Teaching ourselves what's right and wrong is what our souls do, but being able to follow through all the time with what our souls think is right and wrong is what mastering your soul means. There are many directions one can take in life. It depends on whether or not you can tell yourself which one to choose that defines who you are. Mastering your soul means being able to survive independently, but it doesn't mean that you have to live independently. And often, finding the right guru can help you more than you could have thought possible. We must be able to educate ourselves, using help as much as we can. We must learn that it's okay to make mistakes as long as we learn from what we do and we are proud of our attempts. Mastering your soul has nothing to do with whether or not what you're doing is wrong, but whether or not we understand what we are doing. And these are the 8 steps to master your own soul. Step 1. Find your goal. Be able to trust your feelings and be able to fully exploit all of your uniquenesses. Too often, people are turned away from what they want to do by peers and other people in their life. Step 2. Basically, the point of mastering your soul is so you can make your own decisions. And that can't happen until you can stay on the right path, where people aren't forcing you or pressuring you to change paths. However, if you can only see what's left, always try to build yourself a road. If someone is making you not do something, someone's pressuring you, forcing you, making you do something you don't want, block them out and build something yourself. Build yourself a known path for you to walk on. Step 3. Remove self-doubt. Be able to stand up to the people that hurt you the most. Be able to brave through all obstacles in life and rebel against those who make you feel wrong and make you do things that you would not want to do. Step 4. Become socially smart. Learn the social cues of life and be able to interact with all people whether or not you like them. One of the biggest barriers of life is being unable to talk to others about your feelings, and it's way too easy to live a life like that, quiet, shy, and hidden. Masters use social intelligence to amplify their skills rather than turning others into an obstacle. Step 5. Rely on trial and error. Trial and error is the most important factor to be taken into consideration when experimenting, because there is nothing better than learning from what you did wrong. Be able to feel free with doing things incorrectly, because the more you fail, the more you strengthen yourself getting up. Step 6. Find the right guru. Finding a good teacher is the key to everything. Being able to have someone to talk to, ask questions, and get help from that is experienced is really important to mastery. Mastery means being able to master your destiny, and there's nothing wrong with asking a question or two when you need help. Step 7. Revert to a feeling of inferiority to learn. The best way to learn from a teacher is by admitting that you are less than them. You know less, and if you think you know more, there is no way you'll understand or take in anything that your teacher teaches you. Being able to learn from your teacher is as important as being able to teach others and yourself. David Everett, a gifted linguist, was failing to learn the language of the Paraha tribe in the Amazon, and he failed because he approached it as a linguist, and he approached it as if he was superior to the others, but finally he mastered the language as he acted as one of the Paraha's children, depending on the tribe, and he was subjected to the same restraints, inferiority, and need for support as the children, and he was finally able to master it. Entering a new place or path, you'll need to learn as much as you can, and lingering prejudices and feelings of superiority hamper that. This is from my sources, Robert Greene's book called Mastery. Step 8. Find your comfort zone. Find somewhere where the competition isn't what makes the job viable or appealing to you. Find a place where you can use your uniqueness to make you feel better about yourself. Find a place where it's not just about the place, it's about you as well. Find a place where you can be who you want to be without having to be obstructed by other people's competitiveness. However, it is important to be able to truly have the competitive spirit that can turn your work into something truly amazing. And I just wanted to finish up my presentation with this quick quote by Steve Jobs. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Steve Jobs in 2005. I honestly think that this quote pretty much can sum up my entire presentation, and it's true. So anyways, thanks. And that's the end.